sir. Welcome to BW Business World. First of all, congrats on the win. What does this award mean to you?
Thank you very much for inviting me. This award is a good, you can say, head start for us at EcoX. We are in the environment compliance space, so it gives us good repo also and confidence to work in the field to bring in sustainability as a challenge and bring the unorganized sector in the organized sector. So it gives us a push and also the team, the whole, you can say, enthusiasm to work for it even more in a harder way.
And as far as your company is concerned, what is the status and outlook for the current year?
So at EcoX, we are a technology environment platform. We are dealing with more than 4,000 members today, and we are the market leaders in the plastic domain. The outlook is in the last 3 years, we are growing 3x year on year with a good, robust profitability. So we are hoping to grow with the same trajectory, and we see there is so much to do. It's just the tips of the iceberg. Since we are in the environment space, we are trying to bring everyone to the organized environment from the unorganized environment in plastic and electronic waste, in battery, tire, rubber. So that is where we see the challenge and we are able to tackle it one day at a time.
You talked about challenges. So the MSME sector in general has several challenges from payment delays to debt issues. So what are the few key areas of the concern that they face today?
So I would first of all mention that the government of India is doing a very well job and they have come up with the recent new guidelines last year also in the MSME space for giving the details of all the delayed payments after the 45 days to be given in the balance sheet at the end of the year. So this is also putting some pressure on the big clients, but obviously there is much to do. There needs to be more policies which are putting these the big companies accountable for making delayed payments to the MSME, as the working capital is always on a end-to-end meet. So that is why I think it needs to grow a little much better.
The union budget has included various provisions regarding green initiatives, but when it comes to the long-term incentives for the MSME sector to adopt to these sustainable practices, they seem limited. So what according to you should be the strategy of these businesses to scale sustainably while managing their costs?
So, sustainability today is not just a word. There is also a lot of work happening at a global scale. In India, also the government is serious. They are trying to induct the MSME space into the whole sector, and also the investors, the other the relevant stakeholders are demanding meaningful work to be done in MSME space and the environment space. And I see MSME having a forefront running. You can say change which they are bringing in the whole process by way of being on ground. So they are the ones who are doing the ground activities and they can bring the change. Obviously the policies need to be implemented in a way where they are not putting financial pressure on the MSMEs which are already trying to struggle and grow. So that needs to go hand in hand. But for the MSMEs, I would say they're already doing a good job. They just need to follow path and the change would happen.
You mentioned about the financial pressures. So any business needs investment. And what are the few trends in regard to that MSMEs need to be aware of? And how can they attract funding to fund themselves to kickstart their business and grow more?
So today's conference also is on this, and I feel we've learned a lot of from the industry experts. And one of the major, I think, call is for the creating the better, efficient business model which can obviously walk the talk, grow for itself, and also portray it in the right way. So marketing and building the business story is also very important, which I think the MSME is lacking. Though they are doing on-ground work, they are entrepreneurs, so they are not able to, they're not storytellers. They are not able to portray what they are doing, and it goes without saying for us also. So I think that is something which we all need to work on, but the credit is there, the money is there via equity or debt. It is available today. It is coming in from globally flourishing in India, and India is growing, so the money is there. We need to work on creating it in a very formal way to portray ourselves in a better light.
And any piece of advice that you want to give to the entrepreneurs who are navigating the economic uncertainties this year?
I would say there's no shortcuts. You need to work hard every day, and then nothing happens in a day, and years happen in a day. So you have to wait and be patient enough.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time and all the very best. Thank you.